And this is no easy map to do it on either.
No, but NAVI historically have been a decent Fracture team. Angel is an IGL that understands this map. It's going to be, I think if they play it like they did before, a very slow approach.
Good.
Using that south side, this underground area is going to be used a lot to kind of exec that beast site. So I apologize for the slowness, but hopefully Fnatic brings some fire on the defense and make it a bit more interesting.
Well, we can already see them taking a little bit of a wander, right? We can already see that Fnatic are being proactive, at least over towards that dish side. And it seemed like they're aware of the possibility and put a lot of faith in Alpha just to do a bit of damage, right? Maybe get one, maybe able to get back, do a little something. Doesn't. Now the site's open.
NAVI do have the VOD though, so it's positions like that where just the double swing out on a chamber is like really nice to see from NAVI.
Seemingly very heads up. We are going into the territory of there is footage of Fnatic in these maps. Kayak trying to make his way over as well. Does have the Sheriff, but still.
NAVI going for a strange approach with this plant. It's not really planted for them, but they're comfortable to play in this CT area.
Smoke's down.
They've got util for it, I guess? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'll decide on the outcome. But now the paint shell's there, the stun goes in, but the time is still in play. And this is where we might see the issues. This is where we have the question mark. And Kayak absolutely rips him to No more of that, please. Even with Angel messing up the reveal, that still doesn't feel like there was enough of a contingency. Anyway, we digress. We go back in. NAVI now. Hold on, a little bit of chip damage here. Kayak was down pretty low initially. No one punished yet, though.
Interesting anti-eco. This is something that Fnatic used to do in the past, where the anti-eco looks strange. You got the 4 people towards the A side of the map, but the idea is trying to collect these orbs. So Dish, I think, was collected or maybe contested for. A main now taken. Fracture is a map where you have these high power ults, and there's 4 orbs on the map. In these kind of rounds, we need to look for them. There's, you know, Fnatic are expected to win this round.
Yes.
What else can we get out of this round? The orbs is the answer.
Min-maxing their way around. NAVI taking the tour themselves, right? Alpha's still
both
here.
teams well aware.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of protocol list, right? And Chronicle even getting a little bit involved here. NAVI, there's no safety to be felt. But for now, I don't want to overdo things, give themselves open chances.
30 seconds left.
So Alpha, does he get to farm on this? Good damage, but doesn't actually convert the kill here, so they get to creep a little bit closer. He didn't decide to fall away either, and Hero has a moment of his own. And keep in mind, Kayak was low.
We're going to have good reads on what Fnatic are going to do. Interesting bonus round idea from Fnatic, using 4 towards the A side for a push.
Oh, I thought they were going on this one. Alpha does get at least baited on the corner, but he's in a... Oh my god. Commitment to that. He's a lucky boy sometimes.
Na'Vi sensed that kind of push on the south side and opting for a Dish kind of group. Again, this tiny choke point as our finisher is not something I love, but it is going to be down to Boaster.
Hero could sell them a wondrous fake too. They're going to start putting the pieces together because Boaster is on this side, but Boaster's got to go above and beyond for his side. Doesn't give away the game on the first, but he's been... I thought he'd been seen, but Angel caught in a daze, just hazy on the cross. And Crashy's trying to at least maintain positioning here, waiting for that support system to come back into play, but Koala Noob already isolates one. Kron to keep it in check, and Fnatic just working this out as they go through, leaving Hero, who could have been pivotal, irrelevant. He can at least make it costly. Here we go.
The planet is open. Is it open? I don't think so.
I don't think he's got much on this one. No, they were so ready. Little high-low setup there.
It wasn't open
from NAVI.
Yeah, unfortunately. They're just being very careful about the idea that they know that Fnatic like to go for those aggressive defense pushes. So they're just making sure that everything's settled before they go for anything.
Right there.
Chronicle's getting that ult so quickly as well. The crunch is coming in. Crashy's not going to stick around too long. Decides just to get contact and fall away towards the side. I guess you don't want to really leave a weapon that's so easily recoverable, at least on your own, but now fighting together might be the answer. Kayak's now here, and the flash, and you can see there was a real trade on this. There was a real bit of threat on that Koala Noob. Anyone from the Americas, given a stinger, looks twice as deadly as anyone from EMEA, but still, Chronicle's fallen. Hold on. NAVI, given an inch, they've taken a mile. They've got all the Vandals now. They've got all the chances now, and they find Alpha as well.
Genuinely
A question mark. Yeah, a real question mark. Oh. But Alpha's gone down on the other side, and that's actually where the more important part is. I guess Hero, he knows there's more. He absolutely knows there's more. Ah, so close here. Now, in the meantime, that beast... Oh! Big boy Hero backhands Kayak. I've been in your shoes, boy. I got this one. Plants in. Navi's got that sight on wraps as well. I don't think Boaster and Crashies have much to do here. Back it away, keep the Bulldog and Vandal, and look at the next round. Maybe make it costly if you can, but as it stands...
I think they just need to save.
Saving is the priority.
There's no economy here for Fnatic at all. Anything that they can get out of this round is going to be big. Any weapons they get out, sorry.
Scanning ahead.
Yeah, it feels like Alpha's not had a great start so far.
No.
He was a bit slow in the last game and picked it up, but I think that on the Chamber, like, Chamber's one of those agents that when I prep, I distinctly remember the last time Fnatic would have played Fracture would have been against Zeta, I believe, which was Laz's team, who was the infamous Chamber
Okay,
from
yeah.
Japan.
Yes.
I remember that very rarely do I prep for a single opponent. But against the Chamber, it makes more sense to be like, this is...
That one Vandal there, everyone else is going to be down on pistols, odds and ends. Not what you want to be talking about here. But Hero's starting to shape up as well. He had a nice little round before. The timing.
Beautiful call from Angel here.
Lovely.
Taking the ropes down, creating pressure towards A main, completely softens up this B site for Navi.
They get the green light, right? Plants in.
Spike planted.
Nothing to indicate that you want to be using that ultimate in the hands of Crashies. Oh, sorry, Chronicle. There's nothing you want to be doing with that. This looks like another good round, unless something goes a little bit skew-ish, right? Being bought here. Crashies trying to set it into motion. Not going to get much for that. RV looking lined up for another. Chronicle, Boaster, Crashies.
Yeah, there's too much.
And in the time, yeah, you're looking at it.
As soon as you get a clean plant with Brimstone,
Well,
even the Cypher cams on the spike.
maybe not with that Molly, but...
I didn't see, they missed the Molly.
Enemy
I
remaining.
think so, yeah. Behind it. But what does it matter?
Use these ults early, he could be in a world of pain without a TP that's safe for him to escape.
Uh-oh, and that's a miss, and he's got to get out of there. Yeah, this is not ideal at all. What? Poster?
Attacker spawned.
How? How and where has this
Smoke
happened?
down.
Give me the
I
replay on that.
apologize. It was the stun Brim ult into A main there. Immediately off the bat. We saw that in the last Fnatic game, but I didn't catch that one. I was more focused on Alpha.
Well, I think so with NAVI. I think that's a fair assessment. Angel and Hero now. Oh, I can't believe it. Boaster's going
I'm
to be giggling
surprised that,
about
I'm
that.
honestly surprised that Angel gets called by that. Well, Angel's team. I mean, big picks of Hero.
I mean, it's not over. It ain't over yet. Full util near on for Angel, right? Just one prowler
Yeah,
invested.
Fnatic playing is quite disciplined though, so
It's
it's
not
going to be
easy.
hard for Angel to get a pick here.
This crosses.
Last player standing.
Kayak's really
Spike
clean.
down B.
Because Angel was aware of that as well.
Angel, I don't know if you saw, he just dejected into a chair after missing that one.
I think that's reasonable, man. That was a tough way to go
30
down.
seconds left.
Yeah, I'm very surprised because that was a kind of idea that we ran quite a lot in Fracture. They kind of stun Brimalt. So a bit surprised now we got caught.
20 seconds. Now, also keep in mind, Hero knows that Crashies was here. That dart came down earlier. Now he knows that Alpha's here. 10 seconds though. Trying to bait, trying to keep him guessing with the smoke there. It's just going to take his chances to near on zero. Time is running out, and he knows it. Alpha's still not having the best of times. Clearly not, but Operator is now out for Alpha.
Another
Couple of ults here though
It's like
for
a
NAVI.
breach ult idea maybe here from Fnatic. Getting aggressive here. Might see Chronicle use it.
Do they want to go for it on this though? Oh, they do. Okay, Hero. It's probably dead. Yeah, goes down, but you're looking at where Navi were going. That was a one-man kill ult. Is that worth it in your mind, or is it just the space that they get for it
Absolutely. I think everything's worth it there. Getting one kill off an ult, I'll take that.
as well? Losing this line, they heads up about it. No, they seem to be a little lackadaisical on the way back in towards site. After showing so much of their hand early on, Navi fortunately were approaching from dish for them at least.
I mean, attack side op is quite rare, especially from the dish up that aggressively.
Face your fear!
So the fade ult will find 0, but it kind of gives away the game, right? It tells you where they aren't. Angel clearing space. High potential of sand, high potential of sight. These sort of positions. Yeah, that's a lot on his plate, but he's been clean. He's been really sharp with it. And Boaster still going to get one. Still good for his kayak. Stunned up. Goes completely unnoticed. They forgot about kayak.
Signs of it because they're aware of where the chamber could be. But in terms of like overall macro, I'm a bit confused by some of these dish finishes. That to me is just fundamentals on the map. You don't want to go for too many dish finishes. And then getting caught by a big breach Brimmo. Like, they're doing okay, but they're just doing some of the silly things.
We're already seeing Alpha forced away from that gem there. So it looks like the protocol list is still prioritizing forcing that chamber back a little bit, but Boaster just gets a shot through smoke. It happens, but Ruxit goes down, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, that'd been lovely to have in the post plant, right? Have that molly there, all the goodies, but Hero's position could be everything. A pixel is not enough, so now you're looking at Angel. Okay, no, Angel's got it that time. What are we up to here? How is he getting away with that almost? Kayak is going to take down Angel, and Fnatic start working back in towards this. Down to Hero, down to Koala Noob. It's post-plant positions, Hero's behind the smoke here. Koala Noob's being pressured from so many corners, so many angles, and in perfect unison.
I never had that one.
Save for the players only. Yeah, hold on.
Ooh, bit of an anti-strat maybe, expecting someone into that heaven position.
Didn't get what they wanted though. I think it was Chronicle who just got forced away a little bit. But yeah, no reward on that. Looking at the approach coming out from NAVI. Straight through towards sand, at least with quite a few bodies, but Kayak just taking away the space towards main. Good trade, so they eventually do get down Chronicle, and Boaster tries to play in, and Fnatic taking these refights and losing almost all of them.
Yeah, the setup was very separated there. We saw Kayak by himself in the main, and then like you can see where the deaths are, then they're very separated from each other. So a curious hold from Fnatic there.
Alpha, sell me that you can play op. Sell me it. Show me a little bit of something here. So far, no play. Not having fun here. Been marked, caged off. Angel's taking away his teammate. He's all alone. And well, I think we kind of know what he's probably thinking about here. You'd imagine he's wanting to keep hold of this. He's got 5.7.
Economy state for Fnatic's pretty good, so he's annoyed that he's probably going to have to save.
He's being teased by this Cypher every time.
Hero.
Hero's just breaking his heart. And he knows where these players likely are. He's so aware that they're probably watching this cross. There's at least one on the site. Like, you're trying to dismantle it in your mind, but yeah, Xiao.
Approach on that A main, which is very surprising for Fnatic.
Alpha's priority this time changing, or at least his initial approach over towards Dish, now containing that space. And you're looking at Na'Vi maybe just taking the rest of the map here. An early glance towards A. Right on the owl drone here. Do they speed up on it? It crashes. Got to play this one carefully. Yeah, decides to fall away. Actually, I've lied. I've told a big old porcupine. Crashies. This is a little bit brave here. I don't know if I loved it. Bold, yes, but finally Alpha does find a shot. But the trade-off is Na'Vi have the site. They've got what they wanted, and Rusick sticking around up towards that rafters side. Boaster can't fall through. He's not affected by the flash, and Na'Vi look perfectly well-rounded now. Kayak in a 1v4, and he's not. I swear Hero is just like the phantom, right? You see him for a second and he's out. But that was so well handled by Na'Vi.
Yeah, it looks like Navi's approach now is just to abuse that A main. Like, trying to finish towards A, and Fnatic, again, a very strange... They were going for the trigger of Alpha, yeah, but I'm more than sure that Navi aren't going to fall for it twice.
Maybe. With bated breath. Navi. Oh, Kayak. Felt a little misdirected. A little hopeful.
I think Fnatic's protocol is going to be here to play retake towards this B site, and we'll see Alpha and Chronicle go for a flank potentially.
Yeah, site's going to be cleared with Angel utilizing that ultimate to clear through B, so they take it with confidence. Now you look, Boaster's going for this one. Okay, do they get to evacuate the site cleanly? No one goes down. It does hinder the plant, but it allows time
Delaying
for
for these
rotation.
smokes to come down, and then we can see back into the site.
Hunter's Fury now trying to clear the cubby. Does get a tag. Hold on. And the frag. Crashies does well, then fine. Rooksig, but Chronicle coming alive. Keeping control of that spike. Another layer of delay there. Stalled it out. Nice challenge from Hero, though. Understanding the tempo of this pressure coming back in from Canteen. And now the 2v2. But look at where the spike's going. It's
Koala's off.
30 seconds left.
Why would you stick around?
Hero, it'll be really interesting to see how Hero decides to play this one. Koala's coming back. Just a little seed of doubt for Fnatic.
Last player standing.
Oh god, and now you're feeling a bit uncomfortable. Do you continue? For 13 seconds you have to. You gotta stick the landing now, and there's
10 seconds
problems
left.
everywhere. 8 seconds, he wanted to catch Crashies, and he does! And now time, 4 seconds to swap! Koala Loop! Let's see what we've got. NAVI now on the defending side, of course, Fnatic on the attack. And Alpha, I'm not yet sold on this. Tag there. Waiting for a second attempt, another tag. Good chip damage. But that's not what you're dreaming of. That's not what you're praying for. And the rest of Fnatic looks to try and turn and fight on this one, but they don't get the kills either.
They should know the B site is weak now, at least.
There.
And the chip damage is there. Not the worst situation.
He's still against 5. Oh my god, Hero just finds 2 in the smoke there in the end. Kayak's the one to claim it. Bring it down to this 4v4. This is getting really messy, very brawly. Plant's gonna come in. That paint shell is nasty as hell. How is Boaster alive from that? 5 HP and he gets to walk away breathing.
Interesting post plant. Again, the spike isn't in the best spot for this tower style post plant. But it looks like Boaster does have a molly ready.
Yeah, and Crashy still has a shock dart as well. You've got a little bit of the reveal here as well.
I think he's just missed it and mollied himself though.
What is going on? Okay, Angel's starting to defeat. He just mollied everyone off. Oh my god, Angel's just sitting there.
Yeah.
This is up. Yeah, even just like leading up to that kind of stack towards the tower side seemed a bit strange. It's all getting really messy here.
Yeah. I mean, that nade, I do want to point out that what we saw in the last round from Fnatic with that delay on the B side, if you remember with the molly and the kind of Sova ult and stuff,
Hold on. They're all coming back around here. I just want to keep an eye on it because there was at least one with a Vandal, that being Kayak, and I think he is part of this
Out of charges.
hack. Okay, they dismantled it. Carry on. No. That was, it could have been nothing, but when I see Kayak part of it, I get a little nervous, but crack on.
Yeah, so what we saw there from it kind of reminded me of the old NAVI. They were very good at playing off that B site and delaying. And that nade you saw is the exact same nade that Zipan used to throw when he would play.
Okay, so very similar DNA in these rounds.
Somehow they would hear exactly where you're planting, and the C's nade would be coming down, and we're like, how the hell did they know we're planting there? We changed the plant, and it didn't matter.
Satisfying.
It's just happening to him. A plant here.
Planted.
I don't know if Kai can get away. Already Alpha going to be given the Vandal, so maybe a round for him. Nice. Towards Rogue Sick, but Kayak's been cleared, so now a 1v3 for him. It'd be nice to get this back. Well, it's not even theirs to take back, but it'd be nice to take it away from Alpha. But the defuse is going to come in. Angel again, his job, just defuse the spike to it. Maybe they've been chatting to the same guy, but now we're coming to the third round. It's going to be, it's still got a bit of punch to it for Na'Vi. That's nice from Alpha, though. Takes away Koala Noob. They are pressuring this, and he is going to have to get out of danger now. Okay, so Na'Vi reclaiming that northern side.
Yeah, the B side completely open for Fnatic. I was wondering how Fnatic would deal with the lack of trips or cams or turret on their attack side. I thought that was a potential weakness, that if Na'Vi got aggressive on this defense, it is going to come down to Alpha probably having to take duels or take those ropes really quickly based off of sign cues that he might not have.
Okay, but plant in again. So Crashes is going to get seized, I think. Oh, Kayak punishing the push up there, trying to make it back towards the side. That's not bad. Down to 3 players now for Na'Vi. This is their bonus, so how much damage can they really do? Bulldogs there, Vandal there for Hero. This is still a very brought up round for them. Big investments. It'd be nice to get a bit more. And it's just down to Rooksik. But Fnatic, you don't lose much more here, if anything at all. And I think Rooksik knows I'm not getting much more out of this. So potentially 7 here for Fnatic. It's what feels like a drought of rounds.
Taken down.
A bit worried about this. Fnatic need to really tighten up the screws. Crashes is dead as well. Axe only 2 off from his. Is there a pace change? 3-2 split to the north-south.
Recon for Arcade, I believe. Yeah, just clearing it out. Koala, it looked like he knew that was coming.
Hear these steps too, unchecked on. But Chronicle trying to make sure they stay safe. Didn't get the timing on that.
They still don't know Koala's there though.
Satchel out.
You just see Kayak farming. Oh! Oh! I guess just knowing where that orb is as well off the audio cue, because I think that was smoked. So a big blind pickup there. Taking away Kayak, who would have had the Raze ult, is massive.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're going for that at the stairs side of the map. It is very dangerous. He had no support, kind of looking up the stairs to counter spam, I guess.
So now advantage towards NAVI.
The A site is open here.
Oh, Alpha looking for a chance, it looks like. Oh, and it gets outdone by Angel. That's not the fight you want to be seeing. He's got his ult now as well. I don't know how much he gets from that, actually. I think because they were already close towards side, they get a plant on this. Angel's completely in no man's land. Surprised he didn't get punished by Crashies, who'd crept a little bit closer.
Fnatic need to make plays here. They can't sit back. And they're 3v5.
I think you're seeing Crashies at least know that factor. You've got Chronicle quite disconnected, but he needs to be able to get back over fast enough here. There's so much utility still with Na'Vi. You've got Koala Noob's complete kit pretty much brought into play, and he's going to use just the Vandal anyway. Takes away Poster. Crashies can't roll it back down to Chronicle now in the 1v3. No more pings, no more easy spam. Try to do what you can. He can't get it. Show's there. Left it open. It was going to come through. You should be aware of this now. Putting a lot of eyes on Alpha here. I haven't seen him quite demonstrating the level I'd like him to. Not a bad performance necessarily, but a bit middling when the man can be. So impactful. As it stands though, Fnatic.
Contact up here.
And do they burst on contact? I mean, they've done a lot of damage on it. 5 HP on Koala Noob.
Survived that.
He's so fortunate to be alive, but alive nonetheless. Still breathing. His trip's still in the way. Fnatic aren't going to be able to, I imagine, get a plant from this. Ah, Hero again. I don't know if that's through smoke or if it was just a pixel shown, but it looks like it was just a straight up lucky shot. Oh yeah, you're right. It could have been. And now Kayak does invest the ult. Now they're starting to have to invest these ults, but Rooks it answers back. A little bit of a checkmate on it, but Kayak is firing on all cylinders, down to 5 HP. Apparently not a problem. And Alpha, we needed some of those to land. And it's not happening, but Kayak taking the strain. But a 1v2 now for Alpha. One bullet left in that Headhunter, down to a classic hit. He needs to land this shot. Maybe a weapon on the site could be recovered.
30 seconds left.
He's going to be out of range of that trademark.
I have
Now,
the spike.
does he get given a chance? You know who you're up against. The slow creep of death, Alpha. No bullets, no play. Now, this side is looking better and better for Na'Vi. It feels a little reminiscent of that last map, but then Fnatic just kicked it up a gear. This time Na'Vi do make it to those 10 rounds, double digits first. Striving to stay alive. Put that pressure right back on Fnatic.
Launching
Nice
smoke.
little stairs push here from Navi, but forces Fnatic to accelerate towards A. But they are giving up the whole site here, Navi, so I wonder what their plan is here.
We wait and see. Rooks it up towards that nest side, up towards heaven.
Fnatic are worried that Navi are behind these smokes and on the site.
Off your feet!
All going to come in to clear. Not going to catch anyone, obviously. Rooksick must have seen a pixel or something, seen enough to take away Boaster, and now they're getting caught in the trip's Hero. He's had 2 of these now, beautifully positioned. His ult's going to come in as well, sees everything. Fnatic's plans left completely in the open. Alpha is at least heads up about it, but denied on the first time of the plant. Koala Noob on the close. This is looking so nice from them. Chronicle and Crashies having to evacuate the site.
30 seconds
And
left.
last time around we saw Fnatic in this map, it was Chronicle who was the highlight in my mind. An absolute miracle worker for the side. Here, not the same level of play at all, or impact. Still solid, but not to that high extent.
Right there.
Yeah, I think they need to save here, honestly, as well.
I think they need a timeout.
10 seconds left.
And what's your takeaway here? Because they've just been halted by NAVI several times. Minnie, like...
It's pretty basic. I mean, NAVI had the trips on B and now they got the trips on A. And it's just one of those, when you're in a stressful situation, something as simple as Cypher trips maybe being switched around. Yeah, it looks like Alpha will be leading the charge here. I'm not sure if this is set strat or just Alpha go kill mode. We're going to need to see it with his ult here. NAVI, they have no respect for... Oh, Alpha hits it.
Okay. First time we're seeing that in effect, right? A nice pick, no trade, no drop off the back, no damage to be done. So this should be the green light. Now there will still be those trips on the site, right? Place for it. So Alpha trying to hold the front lines here. I mean, how are you hitting that one? After an absolutely silent game, it felt like, to doing that sort of thing. Okay, well that's...
Ships in the night.
Yep. Boaster has no idea. Someone's just behind him. And Koala Noob has no idea who's around the corner. Chronicle does take away Shao. Ruxik can't do it now. Koala Noob's present. He'd need to pull off a 1v4 here. Post plant against Alpha with an ult. Crashes with his ult. And it ain't gonna happen. Alpha gonna run this sort of thing. I wanna see it landing. That's the first time I've seen him really hit those highs. Perfect in these moments to give Fnatic maybe a chance here.
And usually it's the defense where you're going to see the chamber have the more impact, so we need to see it now on the harder side from Alpha. We saw him buy the operator quite a lot in that last match, but it wasn't super impactful, but that needs to change.
Oh. I want to see that from Chronicle's POV. Maybe not as clean as it felt like, but that was nasty, surgical it felt. B site now is available. Shao. Is there anyone to work off this? Ruxik getting interested from behind as well. Oh, Angel! He's the one to go! That's the spot! Beautiful 1-2 combo from Angel. Kayak's gonna be kicking himself.
Nobody was covering Spike at all there.
Obscene, and now Ruxik gets Boaster. Understanding that post-plant want.
Teleport's ready.
Now, Alpha, 10 HP. Operator ready. Crashy still alive, but not in the best position. Or maybe Oh, Ruxik. He's seen him. He's got to have seen him. And the double swing. Crashy's almost had both of them, it felt like. But Alpha left in a 1v2, far more manageable. But then you see the util. A quick TP away. But it's being watched.
I think it's a bit better reused. So here, this is what I want to see. More of this kind of recon into A main for information, see what's going on, and then adjust off of the recon.
Of course they don't know, but it is just Angel currently dedicated at least towards this side of the map. You do at least have one towards Dish as well, but it was a bit disconnected. But they're not going to springboard off this quickly.
A strat coming out from 2023 here, I believe.
Feels reminiscent.
Switch of the ropes.
Well, we can recap on that, but Shao already gets contact towards Dish. Angel now going to be precious. Does this feel vintage Fnatic? Is this good enough to run in these situations? Because I'm not sure if it is, because Shao certainly doesn't agree. Kayak's gone down, and he was the one who could have had that big ult there. Shao going to lay on the pain. They're in trouble. Maybe not as much as Angel's spray, but it doesn't matter. Shao is there. That's 3 bodies dropped in his name, leaving Alpha and Crashies a million miles away from finding value. This game deserved a third map, really, to prove which one could claw into this to stay alive. Elimination between 2 of the European giants, the EMEA pillars of history, might be falling right about now, and desperation calls. Crashies answers it, takes away Koala Noob. Angel's down low, but the swing, Shao is doing it all. Hero there